Our last here in 30 Funk Rock Riffs, you must know, is riff number 30, and it's mine. RedRightReturn. Here we go. RedRightReturn is actually the name of the project from which this riff comes from, along with many others. It's something I call progressive math funk. It has a vocalist, it has a full band, it has a record coming. And it's fun riff, for me, it's very fun riffs to play and to write them too. So what I have here is an F-sharp minor riff. And I'm using the best parts about F-sharp minor and doing some other things that are a little different than what we've seen throughout all the other funk riffs throughout the course. But at the same time, I'm doing some things that we know about. We've talked about F-sharp minor. We've talked about that great relationship between the open E and the F-sharp note, and that's exactly what I'm exploiting here. I'm also using a technique that I've used a little bit throughout the course, but now I have to talk about it a little bit. This is going back to Funk Vision once again, where I talked about string percussion earlier in the course. But that was one of the big things in Funk Vision was my punch comping technique. And I'm doing it here. And what that means is my palm is making contact with the strings, working as another percussive element, something, part of the string percussion. That's the thing I was talking about before. So, for instance, right off the bat, I have that punch and that snap before I roll into the rest of this F-sharp Aeolian riff, because I have a natural 6 in here. So what I'm doing is that motif. And then I'm accompanying that or ending that with chords. First one is a very purposely piquant sounding B. This is a B diminished major 7, acting as a G7 sharp 9. That stuff aside, I'm going for tension, and then release to a C major 7. It's kind of a cadence, but in a displaced angular way. And then from there, I'm using major 7 chords. These big fat voice second inversion major chords, and then at the end I'm using that funky hemiola 3/4 polyrhythm to play the sequence where I do this. These are all tightly voice led chords: C major 7 to F major 7 with a sharp 11 to A sus2 to F sharp 7 sus4. There's all sorts of influences in there, and many of them are from what we just checked out throughout the course, including some stuff, a little bit of the Police and a little bit of the Screaming Headless Torsos, which, by the way, was a huge funk rock influence on me. It's just, there wasn't really a funk rock riff I could put in here that wouldn't turn your head upside down. And, and Fuse definitely has a strong presence throughout my TrueFire catalog. So he's good. So that's RedRightReturn, the riff. And by the way, this is an arrangement of a tune from the Smiths called How Soon Is Now. So if you can figure out how I put that together, send me an email and I'll send you this course for free. Okay, so there it is. That's riff number 30, and that's that.